Move on to the reading for today from Something You Forgot Along the Way. And today's story is number 59. Do good regardless. The stone in the center of town. A king once slipped out of his castle in the middle of the night when nobody was looking and laid a great stone in the center of town. In the morning, a drunken soldier tripped over the stone, fell and hit his head. Who put this blasted stone here? He snarled. I'd like to teach the damn fool a lesson. Cursing, he went on his way. Soon a gentleman on horseback came by and just missed running into the stone. He came to a stop and said, Phew, that was close. I could have been killed. What a dirty trick to play. Muttering, he trotted on. After another interval, a farmer came by, pulling his wagon. What's this? He cried. Somebody put a big stone here. It's dangerous and blocks the way. Grumbling, he gave the stone a kick and went on by. None of them thought to remove the stone. A month later, the king assembled the people in the town square and admonished them. I am the one who put the stone here, he said, but none of you made any attempt to remove it for the public good. That is a sign that my reign is flawed. Today I will personally remove the stone. When he did so, underneath it was a bag marked, For whoever moves the stone out of the way. It was full of gold and jewels. Good deeds, even those that go unseen, always bring a reward. Okay, very powerful story, and I think it's a very worldwide famous story in many cultures. This story has been told and retold again and again. And yeah, in Buddhism, because Buddhism is based on the law of cause and effect, which states good causes will always and always produce good effects, just as bad causes will always and always produce bad effects. From his enlightenment, Buddha was able to declare this law as he discovered it through his wisdom. Yeah, we humans, we tend to judge very quickly in a very short period of time. We don't have a long-term view, so we don't quite understand it until we go forward on our spiritual journey. And yeah, so how does understanding this law or understanding Buddhism influence our attitude and behavior in everyday life? You know, many people tell us, I'm very interested in everyday Buddhism. How do I practice every day? Tell me something very practical. So, yeah, this is the answer right here. The good deeds, even those that go unseen, always bring a reward. Reward is not always material in terms of gold or jewels or money. Reward here means a good fortune, which means happiness, a good destiny, peace of mind in the heart, and fulfillment. Good destiny means we will be able to say, I'm so glad to be alive as a human. I'm happy that I was born as a human. Thanks to my parents, I'm here. We become full of gratitude. Yeah. And yeah, so, many such things happen every day. And it's like we are being given these countless opportunities to plant a good seed, even if we don't get the good effect right away. So I think most people, they don't plant a good seed if they don't see anything in it for them. They keep saying, what's in it for me? They only want to do something if it's beneficial to them right away. And they don't want to have anything to do with it if they don't see the benefits, immediate benefits. That's because of ignorance of the law of cause and effect. As we understand this law, even if nobody is around us, nobody is watching us, we don't lose motivation to do good deeds. We still clean our home or office even if nobody is around. And that's how we can test how deeply we understand the law of cause and effect. Because, come to think of it, it's easy to do good deeds when someone is watching us. That's why when we are in a community together, we get energized and we help each other. We do cleaning. Um, we do a lot of activities together. But the real test comes when we are alone. Nobody's watching us. We don't get any recognition for that good deed. Are we gonna uh, put this understanding of the law of cause and effect into practice or not? Do we go and pick up the trash? Do we clean our homes and the car and the office? Yeah, yesterday I washed the car, my car. It felt so good. It had been raining here for quite a few weeks, so I didn't have the chance to wash it. But after I washed it, a lot of dust and dirt begins to get washed down, and it's so unburdening. It's so liberating to see that. And actually, that's what enlightenment is like too. Suddenly, all the heavy karma we've been carrying for such a long time, suddenly it's off our back, off our shoulder, and we feel so light and liberated from suffering. So when I was washing the car and yeah, the dust and dirt began to slowly uh, wash down, I had this epiphany that I wanted to share. Yeah, so let's test our understanding of the law of cause and effect and see how we practice good deeds even when no one is around. And if we have a difficulty with that, it's no problem. It's okay to go to a community. That's why many people go to the Starbucks to do their projects on the computer, because everyone else around them is also busy uh, being productive, so they get motivated. That's, I think, the starting point. And then the next level, if we want to take it to the next level, is we do good deeds when no one is watching. And we begin to see the egotistical mind, which has a hard time actually doing the good deeds when no one is watching. And that's the real battle. That's when the real um, battle against the ego uh, starts, and we can have much, much bigger progress on our spiritual journey. Yeah, so good job, everyone, for being here and practicing together. Yeah, this meditation to do it even when we don't have it, like here, or you cannot come to this session. If you do it by yourself, that also is another example. So good job for being here, practicing together. Today is Wednesday. We're going to have Karma Lab at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.
Thank you, Beta.
Oh, thank you, Gary. Bye, Rocio.